Hello, welcome back to Project C1, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave and I've got nothing else better to do today, so I'm going to clean the engine bay. Why not? There's no real introduction to this, so let's just get out there and get on with it. Okay, so this is the engine bay. It is a bit filthy. Battery's alright, that's a relatively new battery, so that's clean. I'll disconnect the battery just for safety's sake. But the kind of thing that we're talking about is all this sort of stuff down here. Nasty. It goes all the way across there, all the way down there. Have a look at the expansion bottle. That's a bit minging. It's all like that. Like even the hoses, things like the airbox. I mean, have a look at the airbox there. It's particularly filthy, but yeah, not fun. All the way down there. The only thing I'm going to bag up is the alternator, because I don't want that getting wet. It'll probably be fine, but I'd rather not risk it. And then there's things like oil spillage and stuff that's happened over the years. A little bit of PCV stuff down there that blocked before I cleaned it in a previous video. And then like all down this sort of general area here that's just a bit minging. So I've been meaning to do this for a while, so let's just let's disconnect the battery and get on with it. So I decided to take the battery out because I remember when I changed the battery, it was just disgusting under here. So I figured I'd give that a clean. So I'm going to bag up the alternator, which is just down there. You can't see it, it's coming out focusing. And then we'll give this a good liberal clean down with some water. I'm not using a jet wash, I'm using a hose. I don't really want to pressurize the engine bay, get any water through the seals on things like fuse box, things like plugs, for example. I just, there's no point in risking it really. I mean, why would you? So I've decided that the battery's coming out, cleaning that battery tray there, as well as the rest of the engine bay. So let's give it a good soak, and then we'll get some degreaser on it and let that sit for a minute. The key point to this is don't let anything dry up. So yeah, let's make a start. You know what? There's been a change of plan. I've decided bumper's coming off because it's a 2-minute job. It's held on by that there, and then 2 of these little pops to button things on either side. I've done this on a previous modification. Don't think I put it on the channel though. They literally just, you push that and the corner pops out. Used on racing cars because, you know, C1. So yeah, I've decided that in order to get access, bumper's coming off, 2-minute job. Bagged up the alternator, so that's not going to get wet or anything like that. Yeah, let's give it a quick pre-rinse with the old water hose there, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so I've got a degreaser type of chemical. It's actually a traffic film remover. It's diluted 5 to 1. Yeah, 5 to 1. So the act of actually pouring some water on here isn't actually going to dilute much more, which I'm okay with, because this is still going to be nice and strong, and it's going to get into that grease and it's going to get rid of it quite nicely. So give this a liberal spraying all over the place. The key to this, like I said earlier, do not let any of this stuff dry, because if you do, then you're not going to have a good time. It'll just stay on there, it won't remove any dirt, and it'll be difficult to get off. So give this a nice good liberal squirting over, and then we'll go and get a brush and we'll agitate that in. So that's the degreasing stage done already. As you can see, it already looks 1,000 times better. It's really good. Have a quick look down there, right at the back of the bulkhead, things like that. Everything's all nice and clean. However, it now needs a shampoo. And to do that, we have got Tropic, a detail kitchen. These guys are awesome. All the shampoos are vinyl safe, so check, excellent. And this particular one, it gives 20% of everything that is sold from these to cleaning up the oceans, so that is cool. Also, this detail brush came as a pack of 3, $9.99, also from the Detail Kitchen, really good. Yes, I've ruined it now by using it in an engine bay, but whatever, that can be my engine bay and wheel brush now. But that's a really good set of brushes. And this one, as you may have seen, buy cheap, buy twice, kids. So, you know, buy good. So yeah, let's give this a quick rub over the shampoo and a wash mitt, and then we'll get the airline out and dry it all off. Okay, so the next step is use the airline, and we're just going to blast off all the standing water that we can find. Now what that will do, that will help us when we come to the next step, which is Autoglume's vinyl and rubber care. The instructions on the back say use it after the engine cleaner, which is close enough, and allow it to dry on a wet engine. So we'll blow a lot of the water off, and then we'll spray that on there and let that dry and see what happens. Okay, once it's reasonably dry, we've left that a good sort of 10 minutes or so, get an old microfiber and just buff off the remainder of the product. Make sure you get into all the little nooks and crannies and stuff like that. And that was $1 million. I like that. Let's do the rest of the engine bay. is what I like to see. That is a very clean looking engine bay. Obviously it could be better, like for example there's bits down there, like that there. I've missed it. I'm not really that fussed by that, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just the things that you can see, like all the pipe work and stuff. That vinyl and rubber care has left a fantastic finish. I mean, even the oil filler cap looks good. Who'd have thought that, eh? But yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. I missed a bit just there. Damn. But the actual brake booster itself is looking pretty good. Not that you'll ever see it. I even did the top scuttle there, which I do at some point intend on taking out and painting gloss black, but it's a problem for future days. So let's get the battery back in. I'm not going to show you that, you've already seen it once. We'll debag the alternator, I'll throw the bumper back on. You don't need to see any of that. Yeah, let's get it started up, let's get it dried off, take it for a quick run. So that's the engine bay all clean then. That was a relatively quick and easy process actually. A couple of products that I'm particularly proud of with that one was the Detail Kitchen shampoo, the Ocean one. Like I said earlier, that was it's something that I've used in the past. I actually bought it from Modified Nationals, and if I can find one, there'll be a discount code in the description below. But yeah, that's a really good one. That is something that gives back to the environment as well. So that's the one that gives 20% back to the ocean cleanup type things, which I'm really good with because I'm a scuba diver. So every time I go down there, I always take a mesh bag with me and fill up what I see. And also the vinyl rubber care, that's really good stuff. I'm going to try that on a couple of different engine bays and see what the results are, but that is really good stuff. If you let it dry on a wet engine and then buff off the remainder once it's dry to like buff it up to like a shine sort of thing, oh my god, that's good. I really like the way that looks. I'm very impressed with that stuff. There are other bits in the engine bay that I'm going to do, like eventually I'm going to take the airbox off and clean underneath where all the injectors are and stuff like that, but that's a job for another day because I am melting now. It's warm, it's like 27 degrees today. I'm fat, I don't do well in the heat, so job for future Dave. I really like that. That was a lot of fun to do. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while. If you liked it too, you know what to do. Hit that like button. You can follow me on Instagram down here somewhere. That'll give you sneak peeks of what's going on now. Like what you can see now was actually recorded 3 months ago from when this video went live, so there will have been sneak peeks on Instagram. So if you want to see what I'm up to, then you know what to do. You just follow me on that Instagram link down at the bottom. If you're feeling particularly generous, you can buy me a coffee, link down in the description below. And remember to ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next video.